Count it with me, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 days until book 2 of The Legend of Korra drops on Nickelodeon. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I don't get excited about much. There's a couple book series. There's movies which are being huge letdowns nowadays. But anything that has to do with a good cartoon, I'm always excited. And there are not many on television nowadays, and so I'm so happy that Mike and Brian are getting a second season, and they can do 22 episodes instead of 12. I would like to speak to the Nickelodeon executive that was like, "Oh, we'll give the people that created one of the greatest shows ever 12 episodes." And that's all for now. We'll think about getting some more episodes. That was just okay, but it's almost here. I'm so excited. The only bad thing is I have to work, and so we do have a dever. So I will be recording the episode, and then I'll watch it when I get home from work, and quickly as possible, review it and upload my video. But since I have a DVR, I'll be able to watch it a couple times, and so I can analyze it to no end and make my lone videos that you guys are used to. So thank you so much for watching. So yeah, I'm way excited. I can spend a whole day talking about how much I love Legend of Korra, Mike and Brian, and all the people that are involved. It's incredible. But I do want to talk about Republic City Hustle, and it's a little mini series that they did, a 3-part mini series that was released on Nickelodeon.com. I will be talking about it spoilery, so if you haven't watched it, it's not very long. They're like 2.5 minute skits or whatever. You should go watch it before you listen to me talk about it. But it's about Mako and Bolin, and it's pre pro bending, and it's pre them moving into the pro bending arena, and it's really adorable. They're little kids living on the street, trying to find food, and they're con artists. Mako steals this lady purse, and Bolin's like, "I'll get your purse back for you," and so they run and they fake this fight, and they throw rocks at each other and kick the rocks so it looks like it's flying out, and then make themselves sound like they got beat up. It was really funny to watch, and I rather enjoyed it. And then we see how Pabu comes to Bolin. He was about to get fed to a snake. I can't remember what kind of snake it was, but it's like one of their wonderful hybrid animals that they do. And he was about to get fed to him, and he ran out of this pet shop, and Bolin saw him in one of them. At first, Mako wouldn't let him get it. It's kind of cute to watch. It's kind of adorable. And then he comes back and gets him, and so it's I don't know. I would go watch it if you haven't watched it. It's really cool. The animation, of course, is not up on par with Legend of Korra, but it's cool animation. It's I don't know, they're moving kind of like puppets. It's kind of cool to watch, but the voice acting is strange. The voice acting, the character designs are pretty much the same, and so the voices they really fit. So it was really cool. But the big lesson of the story, or the big story arc with the 3 little episodes, is basically being a good person, being an honorable person, and so Mako. He kind of makes a decision at the end to stay with Toza, and Toza's he made this deal with Shady Shin, and he was going to throw his pro bending match and lose the match so he can have 10,000 yuans. And I thought that was really, I don't know, they always push the envelope. I feel like kids don't really need to know about extortion and fixed matches and things like that, but it's still nice to have that lesson. If you think you're not good enough to do something, then you need to stop doing it instead of taking money to make yourself feel better, and you know, throw in the match because you're not good enough to win, so you're going to get money the other way. So it's nice. So I think it's incredible that they're doing so much with their stories, and it's nice to see Michael and Bolin. I really think they should go younger, or you know, animate some time with them mourning their parents. I don't know why I want to be all sad, but it would be nice to see that. And so yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about with Republic City Hustle. I rather enjoyed it. And the last thing I'm going to talk about, this video is probably not going to be very long, which is so uncharacteristic of me. The last thing I want to talk about, and I don't know if I've talked about it in any of my other videos regarding Korra. I didn't feel like watching all of them. My voice, to me, can get a little jarring. I don't like to hear it too much. There's a... I want to talk about airbending. People sleep on airbending. Like, I don't know, like, it may not be as aggressive as the other elements, but air is kind of like deadly. Like, it can be just as deadly, if not more deadly, than some of the other elements, because we breathe air. Like, you know, like somebody could, you know, easily like clap your lungs and make them explode. Like, clap some air into your lungs and make them explode. You know, you can't really dodge air, you know, like, I don't know, like, you can dodge fire because you can see it, but like, somebody's like swirling a tornado around you, like, you can't, like, you can see dust, but I don't know, like, I just, airbending is more deadly than people give it credit for. But the reason why I want to talk about it is because I don't know if I've ever talked about, there needs to be like a sub-bending form for it, because there isn't one. And I mean, sound travels on air, so I'm pretty sure if they, and Mike and Brian are really clever, so I'm pretty sure if they do something, it'll be something that's like actually fits, like, you know, making a sonic boom with your voice, because, you know, air travels on, sound travels on air, or, you know, controlling the pressure around somebody's body and making them basically collapse because you're suffocating them, or, you know, something like it. There needs to be something. But I love air as an element. I think it's, you know, fun. I would love to fly around on my you know, glider. So, but it can be deadly too, and I would like to see them explore some of those options. You know, sonics, like, not sonic booms, and then screeches, you know, screeches that are so loud that they disorient you. Like, those are the type of things that air can do, because you can manipulate sound with air. And so I hope they explore those types of things somewhere down the line with airbending. And if you remember, if you watched the original series, that scene where Aang sees Monkey Yato's skeleton, there's like 6 or 7 firebenders littered around, and there's no other airbender besides him. So he was getting it. He was destroying them. So I don't know. Maybe he was using some of those techniques, and we just haven't been introduced to them. But air is, I mean, a sonic boom would just be amazing. Like, just one. If they just did one, I'd be like, yes, yay. But yeah, I don't have really much else to talk about. Republic City Hustle was really awesome. Go check it out. Hopefully you didn't watch it and let me spoil all this stuff. Hopefully you didn't watch this video and let me spoil everything for you and then go watch it. But it's really cool. I hope they do some more. Hope they do some with maybe Korra when she was younger, and I'm the Avatar, you gotta deal with it, you know, with her little attitude. And now I'm going to end the video, but I do want to say, when I was watching Republic City Hustle and the way that they were acting, you know, they're like living on the streets and they're stealing. So of course I'm like, I steal only what I can afford. That's everything. And then make it so bad. They got some bread from this lady. They stole some bread because she only gave them 2 yuans for saving her purse. And so they stole some bread and broke it in half. And I was just like, oh gosh. And so to end my video, I'm going to sing, which is somewhat of a little tradition every now and then in videos for me. And I think this is Mako and Bolin's theme song. If somehow they can get the rights to play this song as Mako and Bolin's theme song, it would be very awesome. So I'm going to sing it for you now. Sing along if you know it. Riff raff, street rat, I don't buy that. If only they look closer, would they see two poor boys? No siree. They find out there's so much more to Mako and Bo. 8 days, yay, yay, scream, scream, scream at the top of your lungs and lose your voice, yay.